Hello people, top 10 games in 1998. 1998 is the year of real-time strategies, first-person shooters and point-and-click adventures. With so many great games to choose from, I really had a tough time to make this list of top 10 games from 98. We have more than 30 great games and there is only room for 10. They're all old but gold, and this is my personal choice here. Have that in mind, people. So let's begin. Number 10, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six unit, which you take part of course, is fighting the terrorists, saving hostages, extracting them from safety, or disarming Babs, or even eliminating drug dealers. A lot of missions in this game. This is a tactical first-person shooter, but to be honest, it's a really more tactical sneaking first-person perspective game than the actual shooter, and that made Rainbow Six unique back in its time. It had superior atmosphere and a good amount of reality. This game is also hard as hell. It requires planning, thinking. One misclick shot and you will fail the mission. At number 9, we have Oddworld Abes Oddysee. This game is a nerve-breaking tactical adventure platformer with a lot of comedy included. It's very addicting and extremely fun too. From GT Interactive, we got one of the best platformers ever created. Intro and cinematics are melting with gameplay astoundingly here. You will run, jump, think, rescue your kin from slavery, rage and laugh and die in a brutal ways. The game is fast and fluid and it's great even now in 2017. Plus, we have an HD version now. At number 8, we have Quake II with expansion packs The Reckoning and expansion pack Ground Zero. What can I say here? After Doom and Hexen franchise, the next in line, standing proudly among them, is definitely Quake. From ID Software, we usually get these Doom-like first-person shooters, and all of them are equally good. So is Quake here. That game definitely deserved to be on my top 10 games in 98. I had a lot of fun with it. At number 7, Commandos Behind Enemy Lines. Now this is a special game in my heart with great presentation and extremely hard difficulty. From Abes Interactive, we have this logical, strategic, real-time World War II subgenre product. Planning, thinking, reacting on time with extremely smart and annoying AI. You will fail 1,000 times before you get to finish this game. I recommend this for hardcore players and hardcore players only. It's just not the game for casuals. It's a fact. Alright, spot number 6. We have Grim Fandango. Welcome to the world of Undead, created by George Lucas. LucasArts produced one of the best adventures of all time. A living legend among adventure games. With his great humor, astounding voice acting and music, and great animations, great characters in Grim Fandango. The undead have more life in them than a living person in a real world. This adventure also requires a lot of thinking, so it doesn't lack on difficulty at all. Everyone should at least try it once in a lifetime. Plus, there is also an HD version now. Alright, let's get going. Spot number 5 is The Curse of Monkey Island, the father and mother of all adventure games. LucasArts again. What can I say about Guybrush Threepwood, the main protagonist here? He is the living icon in adventure world. Beautiful art, voice acting for some parts. Hard, very hard puzzles. This is alpha and omega for adventure games. Full with comedy and memorable characters, beautiful music, just perfection in every single way. And we have an HD version for this game also. Alright, spot number, where are we? Number 4. HalfLife. The first steps of Valve software. One of the very few first games for Valve software. It took them 2 years, and in November 98, HalfLife was finally released. HalfLife brought to the table is a very smart AI. When we compare it to the other shooters, in that time it was very smart. A weak protagonist who is fighting with soldiers, militaries and monsters just to survive. In all previous shooters we usually had a macho man killing hordes of demons and enemies, but not in Half-Life. Half-Life offered us a great mix of survival, horror, first-person shooter, first time ever seen in gaming industry, and it definitely deserves number 4. Next, number 3, Ceasar III. Sierra Interactive is and it's Ceasar III. Ceasar III took me more than 3 months of my life playing this, how can we call it, an economy, city building, politics included strategy game. Wanna chill out with your legs on a desk and use only your mouse? Look no further than Ceasar III. You will have fun in ancient Rome as you worship their gods and keeping your people fed and happy. Let's go. Spot number 2 is Fallout 2. Man, the old Fallouts. They offered great turn-based combat, great and difficult AI, a lot of quests, side quests and main quests, choices and consequences, immersion, conversations and greatness, and all of that from isometric point of view, not like new Fallouts. Complete freedom to go wherever you want, unlinear gameplay, and hours of fun with great value of replayability. Every CRPG lover should play this. Fact. And at spot number 1 in 1998 is Starcraft. After Warcraft and Diablo 1, Blizzard Entertainment gave us Starcraft, probably one of the best, if not the best, real-time strategy that's ever created. They set a standard for RPGs, and now they did it for real-time strategies. Only 15 people worked on Diablo and Starcraft. Only 15 people. And look at Blizzard now. Can you believe it? Great story, 3 distinct races fighting among each other, competitive multiplayer, perfect campaign, great voice acting, amazing cinematics, great story, and all of that in 1998. The atmosphere that StarCraft delivers will never repeat again. This is a perfect example of old but gold. Now, I also added a list of some very good games that couldn't find a place on my list, and I also highly recommend those. I want you to stay till the end of the video and check them out. See you on the next one.